Hey peeps, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? How's it going? You know, because I want to know. The last video I posted was like 4 weeks ago, which like a month ago. Then I uploaded the live stream so my YouTube channel wouldn't be dead. I'm not the best at uploading just because every time I try to film something always goes wrong. Like no matter what I do, something always goes wrong. I don't have my lights up. I don't have anything up. That's still there, you know. Ignore that, please. It's very ugly, very plain. I am going to paint my room. Today's video is going to be like a voiceover because I want to upload a quick video and then do something actually like a good video. If you guys want to keep on watching, just, you know, keep it watching. First, starting off with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 228. And I'm just going to apply, I think this is the matte one. I'm just going to be applying this and donning it all over my face. I didn't mean that to happen. That was just a little coincidence. And yeah, I'm just going to be applying it all over my face, you know, just to get that full coverage. Once I'm done with my little dance break, I'm going to be distributing the foundation evenly with my kabuki brush. And this is just going to help me blend everything evenly throughout my face when I use the beauty blender. So if you guys are using a liquid foundation, I really recommend this to you, and it really is gonna help. So like distribute the product and stuff. Next, going in with the beauty blender, this is just gonna help blend everything evenly. This actually is blending, not distributing the product. You know, tapping it into the face and making everything look flawless. Next, going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, I'm going to be just concealing the bottom of my eyes where the foundation didn't really reach. This is a little bit too dark for my skin, I get it. But next I go with my Fit Me concealer, and that's in the shade 10. And that's just going to help me brighten up my face. And at the end it turns really pretty, like it turned out really pretty. So I was pretty proud of this look, honestly. And just blending it out, making... because, like, why wouldn't you blend it out? As soon as I'm done with blending out my concealer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contour stick. And I really don't have a guideline to contour my face. I just put it, like, all across my cheeks. So my cheeks, you know, they're lifted. And then my my cheekbones are defined. A squiggly line on my temples, going on my forehead, on my temple again. Under my lip to make them look plumped. On my eyelid, it adds definition to when I use eyeshadow. On my nose, you guys have seen me contour my nose. It just helps my nose look prettier because I really don't like it that much. Next, going in with the same kabuki brush I used for my foundation, I'm going to blend that out and putting it toward, like, more upwards and sliding it, like going left and right with my kabuki brush, but also like pushing it upwards. And then with the other side, I'm just blending it out a little bit more. So as you guys can see, I'm doing the same thing to the other side, pushing it upwards and like to my ear almost. And then with the other side, blending it out the same way. With the Beauty Blender, blending out my nose contour just because the kabuki brush doesn't really look nice because it just like blends everything to the middle of my nose too, and that doesn't help. Next, going with the Fit Me concealer on my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and cleaning up my contour. Next, with a more defined closed brush, I'm going to take a cool contour shade and add and contour my face. It adds a lot of shadow, and I contour with cool tones, and a lot of people contour with warm tones, but for me, cool tones work better. Using the same brush, I'm blending everything out just because it's a really good blending brush, and it's a really good like packing on brush, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm using that cool tone from the palette that I always use for my eyes. On my temples, it adds a lot of definition too. Just the cool tones make my face look structured and like snatched. On my nose, I'm just packing it on and blending it out later. I forgot to film that part. I didn't really blend it out on camera, but I did blend it out afterwards. Next, with the warmer contour shade, I'm going to bronze my face. And that's just going to add color to my face, not shadow. With my nose, I'm blending that out and putting some on there too. With the lighter shade, I'm highlighting and like setting all of my concealer. When I'm done with this, I'm going to highlight with a shimmer shadow, and I'm just going to apply that where highlight is supposed to go, obviously. And my highlight is popping. Like, are you blind yet? I'm so serious. Like, that's really pretty. When I'm done with my music break, I keep going with a highlight on the other side and adding some to the middle of my face too, just so that pops out. My nose is going to help it look more structured. My cupid's bow and my chin, a little bit of my forehead. I usually don't do that. Next, my blush, adding it, adding that flush of color. And that contour shade that I use for my face, I'm going to be applying that on my eyelids. It's going to help add definition to the other color that I'm going to be adding next. Instead of a light pink, it's going to make it look more dusty. So that's what I want because it's a smoky look. Doing the same thing to the other eye. Using that dark pink shade, I'm going to be using that for applying that like in the same area that I applied the darker shade, but see it looks more dusty and more purple than it would have looked if I didn't add that. So just applying that, and winging it out a little bit with my Eco Tools brush. Blending it to the middle, but not all the way to the inner corner. Adding shadow, adding definition, and packing on the color. Doing the same thing to the other eye. This side looks a little bit more patchy because I forgot to blend out the contour shade that was on that eye, so it looks a little bit more patchy, and it does affect the look on the end result, but I mean, whatever. Using a black eyeshadow, tapping off a lot of the excess, I'm just going to add that to the outer corner, and that's going to add a lot of definition, and it's going to help that smoky effect come through. And you'll see that now it looks a little bit more purple or more of a dusty rose color. And you really want to be careful with the black, just blending everything out seamlessly, taking your time and dusting off any other excess product. Now using that one maroon shade from the Urban Decay palette, I'm going to be applying that right on top of the black and the purple. Again, it's going to help that smoky look, more of a purple red look. It's going to be a little bit more fallish, smoky, Blending that out with the same brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. I almost said blush there. Now with my Kat Von D concealer, I'm going to be cutting the crease, and I stretched out my eye because it helps me locate where my eye is, and it helps my it look cleaner, like the cut crease and stuff. So, and while I'm doing this, I'm not talking, do you guys like my new short hair? Wow. I cut it really short this time. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Next, adding that champagne shade on top of that concealer color. On that concealer, and I'm just gonna be applying that, you know, on the lid with the other side of the brush, blending everything out so it doesn't look harsh. Doing the same thing to the other eye, packing it on, blending it so it doesn't look harsh. Next, with the pencil brush, I'm going to be smoking out the lower lash line. Not all the way to the inner corner, but just on the outer corner. It's going to help a lot with the smoky effect. Curling my lashes, making them look pretty, you know. Making them stand out. With a black pencil liner, I'm going to be smoking my lash line since I'm not going to apply concealer. And this is the Ciate charcoal, I think. I'm not sure. And just blending that out with the other side, which has a brush. Applying the They're Real mascara by Benefit. And this really helps my eyelashes like look longer. That's why I love this mascara so much. It's like my ride or die. The other eye. Dude, I haven't sat and filmed for the longest time, and it feels so good to be back. Oh, I forgot my lips. Hold up. So that was it for today's video, guys. It's going to be a voiceover. The only reason that I didn't do it like me talking was because I always get distracted. It never turns out right. And it's so much more easier to just edit it if this is longer than this. I should probably just cut that. It's so much easier if I just do a voiceover because it's like it doesn't distract me. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's very smoky, very bold, very like boom in your face. The highlight is on point, you know. The lipstick is like a mixture of like 3, but you can get this this lipstick color anytime. I didn't add any wing to it because I wanted the focus to be on the eyeshadow, like the shimmer and the cut crease, and like that's why I didn't add a wing. And plus I was too scared to mess it up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for not uploading. This time I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna be trying to upload once a week because I want to get good quality videos for you guys, and if I'm not feeling what I'm filming, then I'm not going to upload it just because I don't feel like it's right, and I owe you guys the best because you guys have given me support and love all the time. Stay tuned till next week's video or whenever I upload, and you know, just stay around because I do live streams like every now and then, so come, you know, have my notifications turned on. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.